Today, we spent our morning with Zuri with the goal of, well, multiple things. Addressing her long-term lameness issues. We had reached a point in her care where it was determined that the best way to be able to help relieve her lameness was through an immobilization. And so the goal today was to do a full immobilization safely and sedation and full anesthesia in order to be able to trim her feet, do laser therapy. Also enabled us to do some stem cell therapy with a special veterinarian from Colorado State University.
We gave a stem cell injection to your giraffe, Zuri. We took some cells that we had grown from umbilical cord tissue from a baby giraffe born at another zoo, and we expanded those cells in our laboratory and then collected them and brought them here. We went ahead and gave them in 2 different routes of delivery to the giraffe. So we wanted them to mostly go to the injured foot, but we do know when we give them intravenously that they will on their own track to areas of inflammation. So we did give an intravenous dose of this drug, but in addition we did what we call regional perfusion, which is where we use a tourniquet to block blood flow to the rest of the body, and we give it in the area where there is an injury or inflammation. And because the blood can't travel through the tourniquet, it kind of stays there in the blood vessel and the cells go out, and so we get more cells to the area that we want them to be in.
Doug and I and Ray Lee, the 3 of us with a lot of help from Lou as well, our goal today was to balance her hooves. We've been taking serial radiographs and realized just how much foot she had grown and how hard her feet were really had made it almost impossible to do appropriate foot trimming with her awake, and even though she's very well trained to hold her feet up, just because we had so much foot to remove and how hard it was, we needed to get grinding equipment out. And so while she was asleep, Doug and I worked on her front feet, Lou and Ray worked on her back feet simultaneously, and the other issue we wanted to address was in her lame foot. She had one claw that was growing very abnormally, and through the ability for the time that we had that she was asleep, we were able to address all 4 feet.
We were able to get right in there, do what we needed to do, get out. She did wonderfully under anesthesia and had a really good recovery. So I would say the procedure is a success.
So I have been involved with Zuri's care now for 2 years, I believe, when she first had her injury. And it's been, honestly, a little bit of an emotional roller coaster. And we'll get her to a really good spot and she's not lame anymore. And then she'll have a little setback and show lameness again, and then go off feed and not want to eat very well. And so we try something new. And the neat thing for me has been all of the people who care about her deeply, and whether it's her everyday keepers, to the veterinary staff here, to the students that come through here, everybody wants what's best for Zuri. And so today being the culmination of that, knowing that, you know, we're really thinking outside the box and we're going to give her everything but the kitchen sink today, and how that ended in a really successful event after having taken this 2-year journey with her was amazing and super exciting.